Hello everyone, and welcome to AustCham Thailand's Business Connections community, our online TV program where we bring you updates from our membership base today from all around the globe. For our business section this episode, we welcome Khoon Goh, Head of Asia Research at ANZ Singapore.
Well, the economic contraction that Thailand went through in 2020 was definitely a lot severe than what the economy went through during the global financial crisis. It wasn't as bad as what Thailand faced during the Asian financial crisis in 1998. Thai GDP contracted by 7.6%, whereas in 2020, the Thai economy contracted by 6.1%. It's still a very, very sharp contraction, but at least nowhere near as bad as what was experienced more than 30 years ago. Thai economy is very reliant on international tourism, as you know. Roughly about 15% of GDP is tied to spending by international tourists. And the sad reality is that, particularly given the current wave that we are experiencing, the return or normalization of international tourism is still some way off. Now, we were hoping that it could occur sometime this year, but increasingly it's looking like perhaps it's going to be a 2022 affair. How domestic demand, how consumer spending is going to fare for the rest of this year is largely going to be tied to how the current wave will progress, which in turn will be tied to how governments in Thailand will continue to ease or impose further restrictions. That's just pretty much going to be the key for how domestic demand will evolve this year. Good. So the concern and the worst case scenario is that further mutations might actually see the vaccine not being as effective as what we were initially hoping for, in which case we're just going to see a continuation of this sort of drag, stop-start economic activity. So I think that's the worst case scenario.